Everybody, welcome to a new modern video. I'm playing Rakdos. There's very little days before the regional championship in Ghent in Europe, and I'm still undecided on what to play. I'm kind of shorting down the options between Scam and Murktide, but I just want to get another match, another set of matches with the deck before. What does this list look like? So we play 21 lands, 20 plus Agadeem's Awakening, which is mostly a land, but you can also pitch it to Grief or use it for 5 mana to reanimate the Dauthi Voidwalker or Orcish Bowmaster. We also have 5 scam spells. We have a couple of 1 mana removal spells. I have Terminate over Molten Collapse. I found Terminate to be better in the mirror match mostly, simply because Molten Collapse was very easy for the Not Dead After All to blank. So let's say they have a Sheoldred, you want to kill it, they just keep this up and they blank Molten Collapse. Whereas Terminate, it's harder because, yeah, I mean, you can play like a couple of spells, you can respawn to your card and stuff like that, and it's very good. Of course, it's worse against a bunch of matchups, but overall, I think the upside of being an instant is higher than the sorcery speed that can also kill a Grist or kill an Amulet and so on. What else? Okay, so I don't play Land of the Void or Cursed Totem. You can play those cards. I just don't like card disadvantage, except I guess Magus Blood Moon. A 4 of these effect because I just don't think that the matchup against Amulet is that good. I mean, sure, if you go like turn 1 Grief, it is, but I think you need this one, and Amulet Title will be the most popular deck in the high table, I think. Not going to be the most popular deck at the event, but definitely the most popular deck at the high table, I think. Just a lot of people think they have a good Amulet Titan matchup, they don't. I know I don't. With both Murktide and Scam, and it's fine if you go turn 1 Ragavan. They don't have grades, or maybe you do, but I feel like the Ragavan decks think they have a better matchup against Amulet than they actually do. Yeah, so that's it. I have Bonecrusher Giant for the Mirror, I have Legions End for the Rhinos matchup. And also, Yawgmoth, Legions End, Exiling, Wall of Roots or Yawgmoth is nice. There's not that many cards, I just 1-for-1 against those 2 cards. It costs 2 and it's sorcery, which isn't great, but again, it's mostly there for Rhinos, which is a tough matchup. Right, thank you for the sub. Welcome, Daniel. Welcome, everyone. How's it going, guys? I woke up with a headache, so I took an anti-headache pill. Hopefully it goes away as we start. But yeah, so this is the Pioneer hand. Rakdos Scam is a very swingy deck. Sometimes you play Pioneer, sometimes you play Legacy. Yeah, and hopefully in the middle you play Modern. So with this hand, we're okay. That's a strange deck my opponent has. I mean, I don't think Elvish Reclaimer. I mean, I guess they can get Urza Saga, which is good against me. I'm just taking the cheaper card when in doubt with Thoughtseize. Because if you take the most expensive card, by turn 4, they may draw another expensive card, so your Thoughtseize doesn't really disrupt their curve. Whereas for cheap card, they had to draw a cheap card right now. Like, I give them 1 window to draw a cheap card, so. Okay, and we are indeed playing Legacy, since I drew a Not Dead After All. And this is the variance of the deck. Do I pitch Sheoldred or do I pitch Terminate? I'm gonna go ahead and pitch Terminate. And pass. Now, my opponent deck doesn't have that many removal spells, so Grief is great. So scamming Grief in matchups where they are light on removal is amazing. Scamming it against, like, Blur and Murktide, not so amazing. You think there will be hate for Rhinos? I mean, that's always the case, and Rhinos still won all the challenges last week, so on Magic Online. There's decks that just are pretty solid to hate. When you have, like, Flame of Honor and Murktide, you can kind of beat Harry 8. I think at this point it's only 1 week, so can't really metagame too much. You just play whatever you know the best, and try to play a good list, but can't really do. Okay, let's see. They drew a spell, it seems. Can't be Cord for Grist. It's the One Ring. Very powerful. I have no idea what my opponent deck is on. It's just a black-green powerful cards with this One Ring. I should definitely top this now. Huh? I'm very glad I kept Sheoldred over Terminate. Without it, I maybe would have lost this game with it. I am looking alright, unless they draw like a Grist immediately to kill Sheoldred. But yeah, just killing Grief at this point. Sorry, without Sheoldred, just with Grief at this point, I think you can't really beat the Fog plus Ancestor Recall of One Ring. But I mean, you definitely can with a Sheoldred in play. Rakdos. At 4 green mana, do you have another ring? Thankfully, like, Sheoldred just doesn't care about the protection. I'll play a Grief. I know it doesn't do anything, but it's a 3/2 menace. Wicked is pretty powerful here. Opponent is at 1 life with a Wicked roll on play, so I don't, unless they like combo me, but I doubt it. Alright. But yeah, again, without this, I think I would have lost. Like, that's the thing with Grief. You know, you can't really beat the top deck, so you know, you scam whatever. But if your opponent has good cards in their deck and draws them, yeah, Zelox, I have plenty of water. I always drink a ton of water. My water is always here with me, and it gets refilled very often. So, all right, let's go. Thoughtseize, hopefully no Veil of Summer. Nice. Okay, we take the One Ring. Everything else is manageable. Right, so they have Dismember. I'm just gonna let them use it on the Dauthi. That's fine. Their deck is wild, yeah. We've seen Elvish Reclaimer, Fiend Artisan. I haven't seen Yawgmoth, I think. Oh no, I saw Yawgmoth. Yeah, I saw Yawgmoth. Oh, Lawless. Again, the good old 1-2-3 curve, which isn't like anything to be amazed of, but it's definitely the how this deck can go, how this deck can roll. Okay, once again, let's hope for no. I was going to say, let's hope for no Veil of Summer. There is indeed no Veil of Summer. It's brutal. That's okay. When Sheoldred was printed, you can easily hear the comment that people had about it not being good because it died to removal. So in these 2 games, you really saw the twist swings of Sheoldred. She is extremely good game 1, she won the game. And game 2, it traded for 2 mana, instant speed, so it's bad. And yeah, that's kinda how the card does. I mean, it's when the card got printed, a lot of people were like, oh, she's like, that's the removal, not good enough. Maybe in standard, it's like a Anthony, I remember in the podcast, said she's like a Siege Rhino. I'm like, yeah, but not really, because like you just kill it end of turn, nothing happens. Like, yeah, that's true. Oh wow, Endurance. Don't I draw in combat here? I think so, because I'm like, I'm drawing anyway. And I may draw removal spell. I know I'm taking 4 damage, but ugh, Agent Sand, terrible. I'm excited for Ghent. Yeah, this. Whoa, they don't block. Yeah, these Thoughteize are awful because I can't even like cast them to unload my hand for Castle Locthwain. So just are a pain right now. Why didn't you block? Played as in combat. You should have blocked. I can Thoughtseize on me. Huh. That's a good point. It probably saves me life on overall. Because like I take 2 damage now, but then I don't take it anymore. Yeah, you know what, I will. I go to 4 here. And then I go to 3. So cazzo si va da 3. No, dai, let's go to 3. Spell. Grief. Maybe it wasn't great. Not to chum both, but then I guess I have 2 griefs. Oh wow, they use Fiend Artisan. They can get Sheoldred if they have another one. They got Questing Beast? No way, that's how I die? That's fun. Can't believe I lost this game. I had to draw pretty poor. I had to draw pretty poorly there. This is definitely a fun Scratch moment. Awesome. Vabbè. Okay, let's go. Why no Blood Moon? Because my opponent plays Mana Dork. Alright, I have a million lands. A million lands and a Dauthi Voidwalker. Ma, at the end of the day, we could mulligan. Yes, we could definitely mulligan. Always. But I'm gonna keep instead. Blood Moon, remember, is a card disadvantage. So you only side it in if your opponent dies to it. If your opponent is also on it, you don't side it in. Blood Moon, very bad. The more cards that you play and they don't impact the board, the worse your deck gets. That's something I'm trying to teach with my no Leyline, no Cursed Totem, no, non so, la merda, Grafdigger's Cage, and things like that. Alright, Delighted Halfling dies. Yes. Bolt. Untap, draw. Spell. Spell? Ah, va bene. Swamp. Dauthi. Go. See. Average Reclaimer. I don't really get what they have that justifies Average Reclaimer. Fable. 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 La Fabla. Pudding, can you give me priority, please? We're in my upkeep. I would like to play the game. I'm just gonna push the Halfling. I'll let you with the Reclaimer. I want to see what you got. Do I fetch for deck thinning? No, I don't. Attack and pass. The classic upkeep stop. Yes, indeed. Alright, opponent, show me what you got with the Elvish Reclaimer. I am ready for it. Mazovith? Barbarian Ring? Oh, Ragavan. Allora. Am I happy to trade Ragavan for Reclaimer? I think I'm gonna attack to begin. Because if they kill this, then I can go Ragavan, and then I can Takenuma for 3, for example. Dismember. Yeah, unfortunately I don't have any scam effect. Although they could have Bojuka Bog there. I'll go Ragavan and I pass. I can Takenuma now and get back Dauthi. Not a powerful player, that's what I got. See, so Reclaimer is now a 3-4. They probably just play as a 1-mana 3-4. And 11. Pensate. All the way from the Legends. Okay, top land. I'm gonna go Takenuma. If they go Bojuka Bog, I'm okay with that. Reclaimer is one Nakado with upside. Yeah, there was a time where Reclaimer was actually very much played in Modern. Don't know what happened. Now you don't see it anymore. But definitely remember, like John Saga days, when people played this over, like the DRC. Kroxa. Oh yeah, we can get Kroxa. Yeah, let's get Kroxa. Can I? Can I get a Kroxinha? Che fai? Orcish Bowmaster. Va bene, va bene. So yeah, I could get Ragavan. That's a good point. Kroxa bello? No, no Kroxa. Okay, Dauthi then. Spell. Fury. Do I want to keep Verdant Catacombs? I think so. Pass. My life total is 12. You went to skiing in Cervinia. Don't know what that is. Let me check. Google Maps. Ah, Monte Cervino, Cervino. Let's see what it is. Man, that's a north. That's cool. It's where's the pretty sure there's a mountain. Yeah. That's cool. Piemonte. Ah, Valdosta. Never been there. Never been in the north. Sure, it was very cold there. Valdosta, sì. Alright, I take it for 5. I go to 7. Hey, just Twister. I think I've said plenty of things why I dislike Magus of the Cursed Totem. Yeah, that's exactly for that reason, yeah. Eldritch Evolution? Oh no. Hopefully you get Grist and you minus. I know it's never gonna happen. I know you're gonna get Sheoldred and I die. Eccola lì. Bella come il sole. That's okay. I mean, I guess I have Dismember over here. Allora. Let's go. Not dead after all here. And then let me activate Dauthi. Comes back. And I get Dismember. See? And then a bada boom. Okay. Nice play. Eldritch Evolution. Can I go now? On the trois. Let's draw. Grief. Palude. Io caro. Pass. Why don't I use Leyline of the Void? Its card disadvantage. I don't like it. Pretty sure I've said this like, I think a million times. I think that's a million times, yes. Hello, Tommy. How's it going? They attack me for 4. I need to draw a spell. They removed Fury. So, my top deck of this deck is now una merda. And I think I die. Grief, 1 turn late. Porca Eva. Va bene, if I put Sheoldred into play, I guess there's a world if I put Sheoldred into play. There is a world I win where I Sheoldred into play, right? I'm at 3, I have 2 blockers. Ma, let's see. Grief intanto. What you got? If they ever remove a spell, I'm dead on board. What do they have? Two cards in hand. What's that, Orc? Enduranza. Yeah, I think I'm officially dead now. Or am I not? Yawgmoth. I don't know. Is there a world where I don't die? I mean, I could survive with Orcish Bowmaster. Hey, I think it's the only one I can. Our disadvantage is fine when it wins the game on the spot. Yes, that's why you play Leyline of the Void in Legacy. But only in bad decks. In good decks, you don't play Leyline of the Void. Leyline of the Void is just not a card. I mean, I don't whatever. So if I go Orc, I kill the Orc card, we have 2 chump blockers. Sì, ma poi è lunga, I have to chump block all 3. I think my best play is Sheoldred and hope they misclick the combat phase. I think that's my best play to win this game. Now, if they somehow do the classic MTGO lag at the beginning combat, the classic 1-1, skip the combat phase. Alright, didn't happen. That's okay. I have surrendered. Alright, green black stuff beat Pioneer Rakdos. We're almost going to lose game 1, even the one we drew, we scammed. Or am I thinking about another Elves player? Alright. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. I did that Questing Druid in Zoo yesterday. It's okay. Questing Druid is a high variance card. When it's great, it's like honestly just the best card in the format. Where it sucks is like, what have I paid 2 mana for, you know? And Zoo has some reactive cards, so hello Bosch. I think Twinless Twin, the best card against Yawgmoth is Stern Scolding. And I think that it's reasonable to play 4. Put Mold to 5 and kept Spell Pierce among the 5. What are the other cards were? Just like two two blank cards? You give Spell Pierce there. The Scolding Tech? Oh yeah, nobody has ever played that card. First time you hear it. Have I tried Timeless on Arena? I don't have a single white card. To build the commander deck for a to build the commander deck for an Ultimate Guard tournament, I had to buy like packs, and it was like the worst feeling of my life having to buy packs to get wild cards. And I was like, I just don't want to play Constructed on Arena anymore in my life. So yeah, that's my answer to it. Maybe one day things will change, but as it is, I will stick to a platform with a real economy. I don't really have any plays available to me. I'll just attack and then probably play. Do I want to play Ragavan? Maybe. You already have 2. Yeah, but you can play 4. Oh, by the way, yesterday, so I thought I was. I don't want to say I was fluent in Spanish because I'm certainly not. Like I just know some words. And yesterday I was talking to a person that only speaks Spanish, and I'll tell you, I do not speak Spanish. And I was sad because I thought I don't want to say I did because I don't, but I could. I thought I could have a discussion where I speak Italian with the S at the end and they understand, but it didn't work. So I felt sad about it. Yeah, I was talking to Boy Triton and he doesn't understand English, and I was like, all right, let's go. Like, I was trying to explaining something, and no, that was I failed. By the way, the spell pierce was great. My opponent kept it and was rewarded. So congrats to you, JB Lim. The spell pierce keep on 5 cards was very smart. I refuse to take it with Thoughtseize. I refuse to take spell pierce with Thoughtseize. Because my plan is to draw land to go Grief. I just want to do 2 for 1. That's how you win this matchup. Oh, Ronin, you said you like spell pierce against Yawgmoth, right? I'll show you a screenshot. I'll show you a screenshot I did yesterday. You've held me back enough. Now it's time to go. Oh, let me what's up? Not the castle. Alright, as soon as what's up chart. Oh no, they got Ragavan. What can you get that is bad? Orc? Sheoldred. Thank God you didn't have 2 treasures. La Fabola. Finally, on turn 7. I could have played it on turn 3. I slow rolled it until turn 7. I got it. 1 sec. 1 sec. I sent these to Piegonti. The first one, it's this. Where game 1, I go Bolt on Halfling, and then I go Spell Pierce on Agatha Soul Cauldron. And I'm like the happiest person ever. And then game 2, when I thought Spell Pierce, reached this peak, game 2, I was able to Spell Pierce a Court of Calling for 4 on turn 4 when they tapped everything but 1 land. At the end of the turn, after I play Questing Druid. That was definitely one of the one of the best spell pierces I've done in a while. Allora, you're dashing Ragavan, sì. Then I pushing. Like in the same match, game 1 and game 2, I won 2-0. Spelpiz was like red Ragavan. Va bene. Yes, backbreaking for sure. Bello. Oh, you have lethal actually. That's cool. From 9 to 0. How do you go from 9 to 0 in a turn? Here's how. Okay. Game numero dos. Okay. This hand isn't good, but it has a lot of hope. There's like 3 cards that aren't legal in Pioneer, so we can't call this hand a Pioneer hand. This hand gets very good with a Scam effect, and we have 5. I'm keep it, whatever. I mean, worst case scenario, we lose the game, you know. Nothing bad can happen. Oh, great, but okay. I think I'll start with it. Oh, what if? What if I go Grief, Peach, Sheoldred? They may be subtleting this. Look at this. I think they subtlety. No, they don't. Okay. I see their hand. Lure reveals suck in Murktide, by the way. It's just terrible. With expressive iteration, I hate it. Alright, then let's take Murktide Giant. And then I'm just playing my turn 1 Ragavan. And I'm gonna ride it to victory. They must have drawn Stern Scolding off a Preordain. Riding Ragavan to victory. Length is okay, but like it's not that I'm gonna cast anything into 2 counterspell Stern Scolding hand. I did opponent's cry, top bottom. I think they just drew this Stern Scolding, so. Go, 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 go. We don't move. We don't move. They cycle Lorien. Iteration? Va bene. You think it's blue-red control? Why? Why cycle and expose yourself to Bowmaster? That's a good point. I didn't think about it. I don't care if they get information about my deck. About my top deck. Ataquinho. I'd love to flip like a... I don't know, Murktide. No, let's just flip Expressive Iteration. That's what I want to flip. Subtlety. Huh. Maybe it's not bad. Let me Thoughtseize you first. No, vabbè, you have an only hit and didn't play it? Te sei matto nella testa, opponent. I mean, I could play Fable. Play Fable here. Ma, you know what? Just get this free card advantage. 4 mana, 3/3, flying. Go. Never been better. Hello, Pits. What was the first matchup? Green-black cards. Green-black cards. And Yawgmoth as well, but they had a lot of other cards. They killed me with Questing Druid. No, sorry, Questing Beast. You drew Lightning Bolt and you keep on... I don't understand why you don't kill Ragavan. I really don't understand it. Yes, Questing Beast. Questing Beast. 4 mana 4/4. Yes, boom. I have a screenshot ready to post on Twitter later. My opponent Fiend Artisan into Questing Beast. There was a lot of Ragavans on top of our deck. I had 2, you had 1. Oh, I guess you didn't kill it because you know I had... I really don't understand what's going on. Anyway, they have Fluster Stormmaster Scolding up. Energy Evolution. Yeah. Because Fable, yeah. Flash System. How can you set in Flash System against Scam? How did you sideboard? What have you removed to have Flash System against me? You didn't even cut Ragavan. What did you... I don't know. I don't know. Let's not ask too many questions. Alright, so... okay, so definitely discarding Grief. Anything else I want to discard? Probably Dauthi too. I bet has like a million counter spells. I think I can't do anything here. I just have to play a land and pass. I mean, the True Channeler is just very good draw. Madonna quanto forte. Their head was unplayable. They drew off the top like mono hits. No, Channeler, no. Yeah, I think I might lose this game. No, that's funny. I just can't attack. It's a disaster. It's a disaster. Oh, guarda qua. I lose. I don't think I have outs. Like, I don't want them to cast spell or they surveil, but you're like, no, I don't have outs. I don't have outs. I'm dead. Basta. I'm dead. I really am. I really am. I'm dead. Well. I mean, I have 2 counters, but it's this golden flash system in it, and I just can't beat that. Figata cazzo. Alright, what if I once again on the play do no sideboarding? God is too good without Fury is kind of insane. Is that the takeaway that you get from these 2 games? I don't know. My takeaway from these 2 games is that Scam sucks without Fury. But I know the results say that Scam, does well. But so far, it doesn't seem like my deck is particularly good. Allora. Well, let's take Ragavan. They don't have an answer to it. I'll put him with the Ragavan on the draw, which is, in theory, you're supposed to set it out. In practice, it's been amazing. I have to take it with Thoughtseize. Oh, it's a great card. I really don't get how they sideboarded. Maybe they cut... I have no idea. Did they go up in cards? No, they have 60 cards. You want to bring in Legion's End? In theory, should it be good? So this. Now the question is, do I want to jam my Dauthi because they go top bottom, and they have like a lot of cards. They cut Channeler. They won with Channeler last game. I think I'm gonna play Dauthi because my opponent has like a million counters spell in their deck. So I get it. Dice to removal. No, they definitely didn't cut Channeler. They won with Channeler earlier. Let's hope they didn't draw removal. Okay. At least they didn't. Maybe see. No. No, they did. They did your removal. No. Okay. Spell, Mengu, spell. Ah, porca madosca. I lose. I lose. I lose. All right, at least I know what I'm not. At least I know what I'm not playing at the RC after these 2 games. Obviously, 2 games is small sample size, but man, like imagine like you just have these 2 rounds as your first 2 games. You know, you just Halali. Acaso. Acaso. Thoughtseize. I was almost going to lose game 1 after the mulligan to 5, by the way. I pulled that through. I mean, was I supposed to mulligan this hand? Thoughtseize, Dauthi, and then give up 4 lands, maybe. But that's why I can't play this deck, because I just don't mulligan hands. Is this mine or is this yours? No, it's yours. I just don't mulligan hands with lands and spells. That's my limit, I guess. You're also not playing a scam at the RC. Yeah, what do you play? Yawgmoth? Yeah. Abonamos Lorellar. Basta. Basta. 50 minutes. Can this be a video? 2 matches. Alright, let's be real here. Let's think about my content. Do I make a video and call it Scam Sucks? And then people in the comment be like, oh, you lost because you kept shitty hand. You suck, not the deck. It's probably true. You heard Thoughtseize is better against Murktide. Maybe. Why don't like scam and I proceed to show 2 games where I refuse to mulligan? I guess it's just the good luck. Oh, but you needed Layla on the Void. It would have won you the game against DRC. Like, there's a lot of reasons why I lost, and obviously just being like, okay, you definitely rule out the part where I got unlucky because we are good players here. We don't talk about luck. What happened? Why did I lose so badly these 2 games? Because I felt like game 2 was unlosable. Their hand was awful. I just died to the regular and they didn't removal spells. Maybe let's just side out the Dauthis. You're gonna bring a Chalice of the Void. Do you see that I have 17 1-drop? Just checking. No, I don't play Living End. It's too much of a luck deck for me. I understand it's very good, but I don't like the swings. You'd have not discarded Grief for in order to you would have not discarded Grief in order to double spell, for example. Well, my opponent had in hand Stern Scolding, counterspell. Maybe you missed that part. Well, what do I do with Grief? 2 cards for 1, 4 mana for 1. Okay, in order to, I mean, yeah, okay. I'll stop the video now because I don't think that, after talking so bad, anyone would want to watch the 3rd match. So I'm gonna drop this league. But I have to think if I want to produce it as a video or not. Well, maybe I will, and you let me know in the comments if this was a good video for you or not. And if you have anything that you think I made wrong, also tell me that. Yeah, always challenging. These questions are always challenging. Okay, Rakdos Cam, thank you for your services. I will forget about you. Well, I guess I will play against you here and there, but I will definitely not consider you for the RC, which brings my option only to Murktide. Blue-red? Blue-red or team? Aspetta, I can't do that. Blue-red or Teamer? We'll see. We will see.